Hello and welcome back to my channel, Lou Does Nails. Today I'm going to be doing my infills of my acrylics, and I'm also going to be doing a really cute spring design with bees and flowers. It's going to be really cute. So I'm starting with my Now Nails acrylic powder in natural beige, and I'm using the TNBL monomer, both of which I'll link in the description below if you guys are interested. And I'm just starting with a dehydrator on each of my nails, just where I'm doing those infills. I've also filed that area to make sure that there's no shininess, and it's just got a little bit of grip so that I don't get lifting on the acrylics. And I have to apologise for the view of my frizzy hair sticking in to the camera. I'm working with new setups. I'm trying it out at the moment, and apologies for that. I didn't realise that my head kept popping into view. But I'm just going to quickly race through my infills because I don't think it's too exciting. And I've selected all of the different colours that I'm going to use today for my design. And I'm just getting a small amount of each of those colours onto my mixing palettes. So the design I'm doing today is inspired by a few different designs that I saw on Pinterest. So it's definitely heavily inspired, but it's a little bit of my own twist on the design. I really wanted to do something cute for Earth Week, which we were celebrating in my place of work. And also just the onset of spring, which feels like it's taken forever to arrive. And I'm now using an acid-free primer on each of the nails before I go in with my base coat. Enjoy me awkwardly trying to mix colours whilst one of my hands is curing. So I'm starting with this mix of yellow with a little bit of orange in there to create a honey colour. And I usually like to do the ring finger as kind of the feature nail. So this time I'm creating a sort of honey drip with that colour on that ring finger nail. And I'm just adding a little to that middle finger as well on the tip. And now I'm going in with the whites and drawing on some flowers, just different sort of shapes and sizes across the nails. Again, I apologise for my hair coming into shot. I will make sure that I'm not getting into the camera's way on my next video. But here I'm just filling in those flowers, the petals on the different nails. I really just kind of was winging it on this, kind of whatever I fancied on each nail. There wasn't really a particular design that I was going for, but I wanted a kind of mix of sizes and styles on each of the nails and different placements. I also need to really reinvest in my brush set because I feel like I was using a brush that maybe wasn't perfectly ideal for the shapes that I was trying to create, but I did end up getting to where I needed to with it. and in between you'll see occasionally I'm going in with a clean brush with a little bit of nail polish remover on it, just to clean up any edges and try and keep it as neat and tidy as I can. I really liked the contrast of colours you'll see when I paint the bees on with the white flowers, and I just felt like it was very cute and spring, but I think this would look lovely with different colours as well. I think you could really brighten it up with some punchy spring shades instead of just white. So I cured that for a couple of minutes, and then I went in again with that sort of honey orange colour to fill in the centre of the flowers. So as I mentioned, part of my inspiration for doing this design was the fact that Earth Week was coming up, which was later in April when I actually filmed this. And I wanted to do something that was related without being super obvious. If you don't know, bees are integral to the survival of our planet. They're so important in the ecosystem of keeping the world healthy, and just really the world going round. So I thought it was a really fitting tribute to paint some little bees on my nails, and my 2-year-old daughter has been obsessed with them since I painted them on. So you'll see I'm going in with this yellow here and just painting a small, I'm not really sure how to describe the shape, a small body for each of the bees on my nails. I wanted the colour of the bee to stand out and be different from the honey, so I'm glad that I did that mix, slightly orangey with the honey, so that the bees really popped. If you're enjoying this video so far, I would love if you'd drop a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel, as I'll be posting a lot more fun designs and nail content for you to enjoy. And here you can see how the design's progressing so far, and I'm just going to pop that under the lamp for about 2 minutes because the paint is quite thick, so I just wanted to make sure they were cured before I put the black stripes on the bees. Now this bit was quite challenging. I did paint the bees quite small, and the brush that I had, I was trying to keep it thin, but the lines were coming out a little thicker than I would have liked. So again, a bit of an issue with the tool. I could have used a thinner brush and maybe painted the bees a little bigger, but I do think that it came out pretty well in the end. It took a little while to paint them on. I've kind of sped everything up for you, but now you can see what they look like just before I cure. And then I just added some white dots with a dotting tool as the wings on the bee. I did realise with the middle finger that I'd painted the bee a little too close or overlapping a bit too much with that flower, so the wings didn't really show up as much as I wanted. So after actually painting those wings on, I did go around with a very dry brush that had the tiniest bit of black paint still on it to just slightly define those wings. You'll see when I show the close-up at the end kind of how I added a little bit of definition. And then just for a bit of extra decoration, I took the dotting tool and added some white dots across the nails. And here is the finished design. I topped it with a shiny top coat and cured, and I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. I hope you like them. Please leave a comment if you did, or if you have some ideas you'd like me to try next. I'd love to hear from you. and have a lovely day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.